Hi fans of high quality entertainment. It's time to review the Beatles, Your Blues. Your Blues. A couple things to say first of all. Listening to, I've been thinking about this recently, side 3 of the Beatles' White Album. Is it not one of the greatest album sides of all time? I mean, all of the songs are so superb, at least to me. And the variety throughout that side. And the other thing is, in yesterday's video, I apologized for this one viewer that complained that I had ranked the song too low. Yeah, I'd ranked it too low, and he was going to unsubscribe, and so I apologized. But when I apologized in that video, I was being sarcastic because I don't care, right? If somebody wants to unsubscribe because they're not happy with how I rank a song, then that's just silly. So many fans. So, John Lennon vocals, backing vocals, lead guitar. Paul McCartney bass, George Harrison lead guitar, Ringo Starr drums, and there's no hand claps. I thought I would put that in. John Lennon's most emotionally revealing moment on the White Album. Your Blues was written in India. And John says, the funny thing about the Maharishi camp was that although it was very beautiful and I was meditating about 8 hours a day, I was writing the most miserable songs on earth. In Your Blues, when I wrote, I'm so lonely, I want to die, I'm not kidding, that's how I felt. And also, and this is all from the Beatles Bible, I'm not including everything on the song, but check out thebeatlesbible.com for all kinds of cool information on all the Beatles songs. George Harrison had this idea that he wanted to do it in the control room with the speakers blasting so that he got more of an on-stage feel. And I'm wondering, reading more about it, it's a really small room, and I'm wondering if that's the same room that all 3 of the Beatles, John, Paul, and George, did the guitar solos for the end, because it was like in a really cramped space. For the first time in a Beatles session, the actual 4-track tape was then edited. Normally a mix or a copy would be edited to safeguard the original master tape. So the beginning of take 17 was then spliced onto the end of take 16. This brutal cut can clearly be heard at the 3-minute 16-second mark on the released version, with Lennon's guide vocals captured despite being sung off mic. And I love that. When I first bought the album and I was 10 years old, it was weird, right? You could kind of hear these vocals, but they were in the background, and it was, what the heck's going on? But I love that now. And I hope on the new remix that they do keep that in, because that's what all Beatles fans are used to. And because of the lack of soundproofing and isolation in the annex, I guess maybe they're talking about the small room they were in, a number of sounds from instruments and vocals spilled over into other tracks. These included guide vocals and a discarded guitar solo that can be heard during the instrumental break. I'm going to sneeze. I'm allergic to cats. And the 2-3 count-in, meanwhile, was recorded on August 20th with Ringo Starr doing the honors. I didn't know that. And I love what Ringo says about this track. Your Blues on the White Album, you can't top it. It was the 4 of us. That is what I'm saying. It was really because the 4 of us were in a box, a room about 8 by 8, with no separation. It was this group that was together. It was like grunge rock of the 60s, really, grunge blues. And I agree. When I was younger, it wasn't my favorite track, and in fact that really piercing, another fan, that really piercing guitar solo I used to find really annoying, but of course now I absolutely love it. And John Lennon's vocals, Paul's bass, the whole thing, I love it. And it goes way, way up high in my rankings. It's going to take a really damn good song to go past, you know, the top few. So it goes below A Hard Day's Night, but it goes above Birthday at number 15, Your Blues. And I think a lot of these later Beatles songs are going to be pretty highly ranked, and I know John Lennon songs are near the top, but there's going to be some killer McCartney songs that are going to be up there too. So stay tuned, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye. Big smiles, Dinksy.